I've been thinking about Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about milk and the addictive substance in it and a ton of other stuff within that. And this is basically for vegan beginners or anyone that's trying to transition to almond milk, my favorite, oat milk, or soy milk, or walnut milk, or cashew milk, or any other milks. So first off, into milk, it takes 63 gallons of water to produce 1 cup of milk. And the reason this is because the cows have to drink water and to be able to produce that milk. And that's just 1 cup of milk. Now this, along with oat milk and all these other milks, take a lot less water to produce. And along with the fact that cheese and milk are also addictive because they have something called, they call it somatic cell count. In reality, this is actually called pus count, but they call it somatic cell count, so you are manipulated into thinking that it's just another thing that producers put into these products, which is false. It's actually pus coming from the udders of a cow for the main purpose of them being over milked to produce a certain amounts that they're supposed to. And their babies are taken away from them in order for this to happen. Now, there are 500 somatic cells, or pus cells, within 1 glass of milk. Now, would you feed that to your child if you knew that that was the amount of pus allowed by the government in cows or goat milk? Would you still drink that? Would you allow your children to continue drinking that? Now, this product is in much of our produce, so bread and cookies and so many other things, and it's honestly disgusting that we put pus and blood. Did I mention the blood? There's blood in dairy milk. That is why I drink non-dairy milk. Almond milk, oat milk, all these other milks are so much better for the environment, your health, because of the fatty acids and those somatic cells and all this other disgusting stuff that's contained within dairy milk, along with the animals. It's helping the animals so much for the main reason that all the industries are formed together. So if you're a vegetarian, I think that this is a wake-up call. The dairy industry is related to the veal industry, which is related to the slaughter industry. All of them are connected, and I think a lot of people don't really understand this. And the main purpose of not understanding is because the government is hiding this from us using the ag-gag law, which is actually being taken out in many states, which is awesome, but we need to get it taken out of all states. If you don't know, the ag-gag law actually allows the government to hide everything that happens in these industries. No one's allowed to film during any of the procedures, which is either cutting throats, throwing baby male chicks into grinders, and so on and so on. There's so many awful things that go on in these industries. Chickens molt, and molting is when their feathers completely wear off because they're so malnourished and they can't walk and they can't do much of anything. And if you're gonna say, well, I actually eat free caged or anything like that, or grass-fed or whatever, that's still not humane. The free range farms I actually think are nearly worse for the reason that they're so crammed into one barn that they can't even walk. They're crammed on top of each other and they get their beaks taken off because they don't want them pecking each other to death because they can't get enough food because they stop being able to walk, etc. And this is the reality of these industries. I wanted to talk about this, and I know this is kind of off topic, but it's all connected, and I want everyone to know that. This world will make eating meat a taboo at one point or another, similar to cigarettes. For cigarettes used to be a common, cool thing to do, and so is eating meat, which is not healthy for us, not good for the environment, and really bad for the animals. And I hope this can be kind of a wake-up call to stop drinking milk and switch to any non-dairy milk and to eat plant foods instead of animals and their products. And another thing, I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, but the cows have to give birth in order to provide that milk for you. So their babies end up going into the veal industry and get slaughtered after weeks, 2 weeks approximately, of being kept in a very confined cage that doesn't allow their body to grow naturally in order to keep the meat tender. Whatever that's supposed to mean. These acts are disgusting, and I want everyone to know that this is not okay, and we need to switch our acts, and we need to switch our deeds. It's selfish to eat meat, and I'm sorry if you haven't been informed, or you've simply been uninformed. I totally understand that. But now is your chance to make a difference and think about your actions and really make your morals align with your deeds. This is plant food. Would you rather have almond milk than pus and blood? I know I would. I've gotten so hungry. I hope that this has been kind of an informing video, and I hope that you guys can try to go vegan. And if you have any questions about going vegan, watch my vegan beginners video. I'll link it in the description. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you. Bye. I'm dying of heaven right now. This is so good.
I've been thinking about I've been thinking about I just want your love. I want your love already. I just want your love.